Hello again, and welcome to the final meditation in this mini-series that I've been doing for my YouTube channel. This is the last of 12 meditations. Today, we're going to think about thoughts, or actually we're going to try not to think about them. We're going to try to observe them and step back from them. So before we begin to do that, make sure you're in a comfortable position, either lying down or sitting down, or even standing, and take a look around at your surroundings. Just observe. Try not to have any opinion on your surroundings. Don't judge them. Just look at them. Use your sense of sight. If you'd rather close your eyes, do so, and just picture your surroundings in your mind's eye. And now, it may be a good idea to close your eyes if you haven't done so already, because I'd like you to just listen to the noises in the background, as well as my voice. So you might hear, if you're lucky, birds singing, or cars passing by, or the neighbours making a noise, or a lawnmower, or the wind howling. Just check in with what you can hear, and again, don't judge it. Don't have an opinion on it. Don't even try to work out what it is. Just acknowledge it. Listen without prejudice. And now let's come to our breathing. We've been doing that all along, but we haven't been paying any attention to it. So now just check in with your breath. In through the nose, and out through the nose. Unless, of course, you need to open your mouth, in which case, that's fine. Just breathe gently, as evenly as you can, and just follow that breath with your mind's eye. Watch it come in, feel your chest expand, your belly expand, and then follow it back out again, into the atmosphere. And just watch that for a few seconds. Again, without judgment. Just let it be. Let it flow. You may have noticed that it's difficult not to think. And that's because we all have a mind, and that's what the mind does. So trying to stop thoughts is a little bit pointless, really. But what we can do is allow them to just float on by, like clouds in the sky. We can step back from them and just watch them. We don't have to follow them. We can remain detached, at a distance from our thoughts, observing them. Because our thoughts aren't us. They don't define us. We are so much more than our thoughts. Yes, they are part of us, and they come from us. But the problem is that people tend to identify with their thoughts. It becomes a habit to attach ourselves to our thoughts, so much so that we believe that we are our thoughts. But like any habit, it can be undone, although it will need practice. It's definitely a good practice to try to step back from your thoughts and recognize the distance between you and them, so that you can remember that you aren't the thoughts, you're the awareness behind them. If you weren't, how would you be able to be aware of what you're thinking? How would you be able to notice what you're thinking? The more you practice, the better you get at it. When you wake up in the morning, your brain switches on, doesn't it? So, if you can remember to notice that your brain has switched on and just watch your brain in action, thinking its thoughts, you'll be less likely to be carried away with the thoughts and more likely to remain detached as an observer, accepting the thoughts allowing them to be there, not trying to fight them, but just remembering not to get carried away with them, not to get caught up in them. Because when we do that, we miss the here and now. We miss life in the present moment, which in truth is the only real life we have, because thoughts tend to be about the past or the future, and they tend to be wrapped up in opinions and judgments. If we can allow those opinions and judgments to fall away, things feel a lot lighter. So let's try now and have a couple of minutes of silent meditation. See if we can remain at a distance from our thoughts. We'll be the blue sky, and let's just allow those clouds to pass without following them. And whatever thoughts come into your mind, don't worry about them. Don't even have an opinion on them. Just let them be and stay as you are without chasing after them. So let's begin. So let's take a breath in through the nose if you can. Hold it for a couple of seconds and release. And just carry on breathing normally. And if you had your eyes closed, slowly begin to open them. Look around at your surroundings, but don't judge them. Hopefully our meditation practice will help us in everyday life, because really it's not about what we do in meditation. It's about how we go about our everyday lives. So if you can catch yourself lost in thought and bring yourself back to the blue sky, to yourself, remembering that your thoughts aren't you, they don't define you. Be the observer, be the one who's aware of your thoughts. If you can remember to do that when you're walking, driving, even when you're talking to someone, Just try to remain in that presence. You'll see a lot more of the present moment because you won't be lost in your thoughts and your opinions and your judgments. Good luck. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.